Hello everyone, this is Angela at Angela's Garden Sense, and I am excited to, share with you a journey that I'm about to embark on. I'm calling it sort of, my onion journey. Actually, I tried growing onions a couple of years ago and did not have much success. I did what some of the garden gurus suggested doing. I started from seed. They rooted very well. Once the roots were pretty well developed, I also then transplanted them, placed them in soil, being mindful of not going too deeply so the bulbs would form, and something started to happen. They began to form, but then once they got about the size of a marble, they stopped. That was the crop. It was just crazy. I was so disappointed. I didn't do anything this past year, and I decided to try again. And I will be doing some of that. I'm going to try onion sets this year. But in the last 2 or 3 days, I've been seeing people talking about growing food from food, particularly growing things like onions and celery from items that you've already purchased. And I go through a lot of onions per week because I cook a lot of soups and stews as well as other types of dishes that will require the flavor of an onion. And my goal is to see if I can actually grow an onion. Can I grow an onion bulb? I don't know that. But in the last 2 days, I've seen videos on growing food from items you've already purchased, celery from celery, and yes, onions from onions. I cut up something earlier today, and as you can see, I've placed it was a small onion, and I've placed what some people call, I guess, the butt of the onion, which is really the root part of it, in some water in a shallow dish. And I just started cooking a stew, and I said, okay, I'm going to try this again with a slightly larger onion and see if this will start to develop roots. So I'm taking you with me on this journey. So I'm just placing it in water. From what I've watched in several videos, anywhere from 3 to 5 days, I should start to see some roots. And I'm going to be sharing those with you every 3 to 5 days if this does happen. And of course, if they really do develop roots nicely, I will plant them in the soil and take you on that journey as well. So this is sort of a part one of my onion to onion journey. I'm just hoping that these will develop roots and I will be able to take these and plant them outside. And if so, I might be onto something else, something new. And of course, that concept of growing things from items that you've already purchased is a sound one. We're all trying to grow a lot more food this year. And yes, I am going to try onions again. And let's see what's going to happen. Now you can see the water level is much lower in this little dish here, but that's because the onion itself was much smaller and didn't need certainly several inches of water. It would have been submerged. This one is a little bit larger in size, so of course the water level with this one is a little bit higher. But I'm going to put these in a place and hope that I get some germination, and we'll see what's going to happen. If I do get some roots, I will make sure that you will be able to follow me as I plant them in the soil, and maybe on a weekly basis we will check and see if we're going to get any onions or another onion from this onion. One thing I noticed in the videos, sometimes when the onions had started to create roots, they started to push out leaves, and I noticed sometimes there were some little things that look like a core. That was where some of the green leaves came from. Let's see if that's going to be the case with these. I think there's only one little core here, but we're going to see how that turns out. Anyway, just want to take you on this journey with me. This is part one of the onion to onion journey. Anyway, we'll see what's going to happen in another 4 or 5 days. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to plant something and always eat what you grow. Take care, everyone. Bye.